built its reputation for offering small, premium cars with sporty handling and retro modern styling, albeit with some pretty limited cabin space. The Mini hatch has been such a UK sales success that it's prompted parent company BMW to look at expanding the folio while still maintaining that unique Mini flavour. Well, there's no mistaking who makes this. It's called the Mini Coupe. It's the first two-seater of the model range, and it's been designed as a very different alternative to the Volkswagen Scirocco, Peugeot RCZ, and even the Audi TT. Though the Coupe is clearly recognisable as a Mini from the beltline down, it's pretty much the same length and width as the regular Mini hatch. These steeply raked A-pillars, what the designers refer to as a helmet roof, plus this all-new wraparound glasshouse, makes it sit 29mm lower than its more conventional sibling. If that isn't enough, the Coupe also features Mini's first retractable spoiler, which operates at speeds over 50 miles an hour. When you sit inside the Mini Coupe, you immediately feel the impact of that chopped roofline. Not so much in space, there's actually a decent amount of room in here, especially thanks to these scallop sections and the headlining. The main issue is visibility, as that steep windscreen has created a very narrow letterbox style aperture to see out of, and the view out the back isn't much better. Luckily, the layout and controls are business as usual. The dinner plate size speedometer and chromed toggle switches have all been lifted straight out of the regular Mini hatch. The steering wheel is still adjustable for rake and reach. You've got your usual scattering of practical cubbies. And although some of the plastics around the edges are a little bit brittle, the overall finish, like with all Minis, is brilliant. Now, being a strict two-seater not only means the Mini Coupe is safe from being adopted by all those hipster estate agents, it also makes the car surprisingly practical, with a boot opening that's more hatchback than the Mini hatch. Yeah, there may be a little bit of a lip to that loading area, but having the optional ski hatch for longer items is a nice little touch. One of the main reasons why you buy a Mini in the first place is the way it drives. All models have sweet, agile handling, but the Mini Coupes is probably the best of the bunch. Having that lower centre of gravity and the new body shell has made it torsionally more rigid than the current hatchback, and that makes the turning super sharp, and the handling through the corners is very flat, very predictable, but also very safe. Unfortunately, the ride quality is firm. There's also a noticeable amount of road noise that translates into the cabin, and that will get a little bit tiresome if you spend a lot of your daily commutes on high-speed sections. In terms of engines, you've got 3 petrols and the Cooper SD diesel. They all come fitted with this very slicky 6-speed manual gearbox as standard. The top of the range John Cooper Works is currently the fastest Mini in production, while this Cooper SD still feels quite revvy for a diesel, and yet manages 65.7 mpg on the combined run. Turns out the Mini Coupe is more than just an elaborate style exercise. Like all Minis, it's well built, fun to drive, but this one even manages to carry more than a couple of shopping bags. Be warned, the visibility is poor, the ride quality is firm, and there are only 2 seats, but if you want something that's going to turn a ridiculous amount of heads, this is it.